Having a great time in Cleveland. I love this club. This is great. One of the most, yeah. Isn't it like one of the most beautiful places you've ever seen? It's just the old theater. The stage is a bit of an issue. Because you look at this and you're like, oh, I should stand over here. But the audience is this way. I'll go fuck myself.
Think about it every night. Don't let this house fall down. The Lord left long ago.
Hey, it's Saturday. Had a good day with Andy. We went to Mabel's Barbecue, which is Michael Simon's barbecue spot here in Cleveland. And if you're ever anywhere near Cleveland, go there. It is so damn good. Michael Simon is a celebrity chef who is from Cleveland, so he came back and opened this restaurant. It's the best barbecue. It's amazing. So we did that. We walked around, went in through stores. We went to this place called Coco's, which was a chalk paint company. We get in and they're like, would you like a tour? And we're like, okay. So the chalk paint people decided to make a massive art installation.
I was walking around with Andy today. We had some fun. We went through Fifth Street Arcade, and we went to this place called Coco's. Has anyone been there? Yeah, it's cool. It's like a big art exhibit. You walk around, and there's every 5 feet is a different theme. So there's like a mermaid theme, there's a subway theme, there's an airplane theme, all these themes, locker room theme. One of the themes is a bathroom. And what's cool is that every room has a different smell. There's like a makeup room, and it smells like perfume. And the bathroom smells like old piss. And it's not a working bathroom. It is. So I was just thinking, like, does she piss in here every day? Is that what's going on? Is this, she like, we got to get the fresh piss in there. We got some people coming in. Is there a diffuser? Why? I've not stopped thinking about that all day.
Did all that, walked back, got some candy and some popcorn for Lindsay, my love, so that she can get really high and snack down at the end of every day as her cool down. Check the time here. Oh, gotta go. Came back here, wrote, went for a run, showered, got dressed, and now I'm going to meet Andy and we're gonna talk jokes. We're gonna spitball, throw some ideas off each other, and hopefully I can do some new jokes tonight. So I'm excited about that. Okay? All right. I love you guys. You're so cute.
I just thought it was weird. That is the creepiest fucking thing I've ever seen, by the way. Sam, you gotta get a new logo. That is horrifying. It's like Jack Kerouac had a nightmare. It's fucking Jesus Christ.
Just got done with the shows. Well, we did the shows tonight. We've been known for a while. we was hanging out. Really fun weekend. Both shows tonight were the 2 best shows of the week, which is what you want. You want to end on a high note, and we did it. Andy inspired me to do new jokes. We met earlier. I too did. Whoops. We met earlier and got there an hour before the show to talk jokes, and then we ended up kind of just messing around and goofing and not really doing that. And also Andy is doing all of his jokes on stage, so kind of a one-sided thing, and then that felt weird. I threw some jokes by him and he gave me some good tags, so I ended up doing those on the late show. And the first show I did the stepmom bit, which I'm still not convinced that it's not somebody else's joke. There's this thing in comedy, it's happened to me a couple of times, where I write a joke and it seems easy, like too easy, like a little too raff, if you know what I'm saying. To where you're like, well, somebody already obviously had to have written that joke. And then you look and look and look and nobody has. I had a joke like that. Turned out nobody had, so I did it for a couple of years and I put it on an album. And then 2 years later, Chappelle put out a special and it was that joke, pretty close to verbatim, was on that album. He didn't steal it from me, obviously. He didn't see me do it. There's a chance he could have saw me do it. But I really don't think that he stole it from me. I think that it was two people thinking of the exact same thought at the same time, which is easy. But I think the joke I have about stepmoms getting stuck feels like somebody else has that joke, but could be wrong. Could just be an original thought that I had, and I'm just a genius and pretty good in bed. So that's probably what it is.
There's a very serious problem in this country, and I think we all know what I'm talking about. And I just hate that, we're so divided and just government doesn't care. They don't do anything about it. We've all seen the videos, you know what I'm saying. These stepmoms are getting stuck at an alarming rate. Why won't Congress step in? I mean, it's crazy to me. We got to make bigger dryer openings, It's leading to a lot of bad stuff. I don't know if you've seen the videos. It just crazy stuff happens. I like that most of the men are pretending that they don't know what I'm talking about right now. All right. I guess I'll talk about my kids and family or whatever.
Great shows, hung out afterwards. It was another example of, I gotta get to bed, so I'm stripping while I talk. It was another example of just, it's so funny when you sell merch, it's almost completely independent of the show or how well you did. I hate my voice when I'm doing this, and my arm's stuck. Oh, help me. Help me, everybody. Justin, fly to Cleveland right now and help me. Oh my God, I'm so close. There we go. Oops. Press stop recording on accident. What was I talking about? Merchandise. It's so funny about merchandise because you do a bit and it becomes one of the best bits in your act. So you think, oh, I should do a merch about that bit. So then you do that. What you come to find out is that the sales aren't based on how well you did. It is a completely independent thing from doing merch and doing comedy. It's crazy. A lot of the time, if not all of the time, when I have the worst set, I do good sales. And when I have the best set, I do the worst sales. It's crazy. I don't understand why. Like I said, it's independent of how well I do. Again, tonight, both shows were the best shows of the week and the worst merch sales. It's crazy. But had fun, made money. We got money to pay rent. So another month in the books with rent paid. So that is good. Gonna go to sleep. Gonna try to get up early, get a workout in, and then hit the road. Be home about 3 or 4 and love my family and have a great time. It was great to work with Andy Woodhull again. His name is Andy Fart Woodhull. If you ever get a chance to see him, he is so funny. Like I said, he's one of the most prolific comics I work with. He has 7 hours of comedy for you to stream, and so funny. One of my best guys. You're gonna love him. Check him out. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll see you next week for some next stops. Ba-doop.
Well, it's not like we don't try. It's worth it every single night. Don't let this house fall down. The Lord left long ago.
Andy and I were walking around today. We checked out Fifth Street Arcade, and such a cool part of town. It's so cool. I grew up in Cincinnati, and we were rivals, right? And then I was like, yeah, fuck Cleveland. And then I came here. I was like, this place rules. I love this Cleveland. And rocks. Okay. Wow. All right. Fucking Drew Carey over here.